What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Hardcore and the Casual podcast. I'm your host, Justin, and today I am joined by Elijah, and we are going to be doing a fight review. It's going to be a new thing that we have going on the channel. We're going to watch a controversial fight that we disagree on, and we are going to judge it round by round and basically explain why we think we're right. Properly. Because usually we'll argue about this at work when we don't have it directly in front of us. We'll argue about stuff that neither of us remember happening. We're going to actually watch it. And on today's episode, we are going to do Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis, as you probably know from the title. So he believes that Sean Strickland won this fight and that this is a really bad robbery. And he always says, oh yeah, Dana White said that Sean Strickland won, stuff like that. Well, Demetrius Johnson said that Dricus du Plessis won. So one of them was an actual fighter, and one of them is just the boss. So
Dana makes the money happen, so you got to roll with Dana's opinion, just like John Jones pound for pound.
I don't know. I think you kind of got to go with Demetrius Johnson's opinion, considering he has the most title defenses in the UFC. You know, I think that might qualify him for having a pretty good opinion about UFC fights.
He lost to Henry Cejudo.
All right. He also beat Henry Cejudo before that, but all right. So, yeah, we're going to go round by round. We're going to judge it. We've got our boards here so that we could actually write down on our boards what we think round by round. And then we are going to talk about it after each round. And then at the end of the fight, we're going to have an argument, I am assuming, because I think Dricus du Plessis won the middle 3 rounds. I don't even know what he thinks. It doesn't matter.
Won that entire fight.
The entire fight, all 5 rounds, huh?
All 5 rounds. We're going to
say. Hot take. We're going to say. So we'll get into that right now. So we'll start the fight up, and you guys can join us watching it. We're also going to have this camera on the screen. You can see exactly what time it is right now. Cut back to me now. So we're going to have that camera showing you guys bits and pieces of the fight that we are talking about. So stick around, and thanks. All right, let's get some volume on this. All right, nothing has happened so far.
Good offense from Sean.
Good offense by Sean. He's barely done anything. He's hit one front kick. Bang, head kick.
Didn't really do too much.
Doesn't matter which was the bigger strike, though. You got to judge it based off of how they're supposed to judge it.
Pretty even fight so far.
Yeah, nothing big has happened on either side so far. But like I said, I gave Sean Strickland this round, so I don't think Dricus does much in this round. It's the 3 other rounds that I'm going to start arguing with you on, because I do think Strickland won this round.
Sean putting more pressure with the strike. Strike is still holding his place, taking a risk, high guard. Remember, Strickland was up in this fight in terms of punches landed.
Yeah, I know. The stats say that he won by about 50 strikes on total strikes, but that, like I said, that doesn't matter because it's all about who lands the more damage.
But
it's judged round by round. It's not judged for the whole fight. It's judged who's getting more work done in each round.
I know damage, but he had more significant strikes too.
Yeah, but the refs aren't sitting there counting how many significant strikes are landing. They're just looking at who's getting more hits, who's getting more damage, who looks the worst after each round. Who got controlled more? Who got held on the cage more? Who got held on the ground more?
Good kick by Dricus.
Strickland's definitely getting more work done in this round.
Yeah. He's definitely controlling the pace. Dricus is the one making adjustments. He had 3 good kicks.
Yeah, Dricus has been going all head kicks. Though he's had like 3 good head kicks, but other than that, he's got no output in this round. It's all Strickland with the jab and the leg kick and dodging out of the way.
A little damage to the face to Dricus. Dricus lands a good couple kicks.
Ooh, good jab by Strickland. Pushed him back. Leg kick by Dricus. Now we got potato screen. Good jab. Backed him up. Missed the punch.
Dricus is really good with the kicks.
He's going all like
Little flat
and
foot.
there goes for a takedown.
Okay.
Strickland is able to stuff it for now, up, and then he goes to the ground. He hasn't landed any damage yet, though, so this takedown doesn't really mean much, especially if Strickland gets right back up and gets out.
Which he does.
Gets dragged back down. The control doesn't really matter when Strickland has been outpointing him the entire fight. I mean, there we go. Let's go. All right, so the takedown doesn't really matter that much. Unless Dracus lands a couple good strikes, then that takedown shouldn't even be counted.
He's consistent with the kicks.
Yeah, but Strickland is just poking him every time he comes in. He's not able to land much.
Strickland with more significant strikes.
Yeah, he almost or a little over doubled it.
Ooh, good exchange from both.
Good jab by DDP. That was probably his biggest strike of the fight so far. And that was a good head kick. Still don't think it's enough to win him this round, though.
Ooh,
yeah, that alone won him the round. Hold on. Come on, show me that without the potato screen. Bang. Yeah, that was a pretty good strike. All right, round one.
Dang.
I have a 10-9 for Sean.
Same. I'm gonna note good kicks from Dricus.
Nah, I'm not even taking notes on round one. I give it to Sean. I'm trying to argue my point for DDP.
One takedown.
All right, watch. Next 3 rounds I have for Dracus. And no one take this as I hate Sean Strickland. I actually love Sean Strickland, and I was rooting for him in this fight. Looking at it from a fair mindset of not looking at it as a fan.
Look at this replay.
It didn't really land. He just got a big reaction out of him.
It cupped him.
But yeah, I love Sean Strickland, and I wanted him to win this fight. But looking at it from a fair mindset, Dracus won this fight. I'm trying to take my fandom out of it when I judge these fights. But one day we're definitely gonna do Volkanovski versus Holloway 2 on this, and my bias might come in on that fight. But we'll see about that. Okay. Good leg kick.
Oh, potato screen.
Another good leg kick. Ooh. Okay, so right now more damage coming from DDP's side. Strickland hasn't really landed anything. Strickland's landed like 2 jabs. Okay, that was a good right hand.
Also scoring as Dricus has to beat the champion.
No, that has nothing. That's never in it. That is not in it.
That's always in scoring.
No, it's
not. You have to beat the champion.
No, it's
you can't
not.
just.
It's not in there.
Controversially beat him. You have to beat the champion.
Nowhere in the rules does it say that. You gotta judge it. You gotta judge a fight normally. Nowhere in the rules does it actually say that. The only person that believes that and propagates that is Dana White, and he's not a judge for a reason.
Ooh. A little more damage from Strickland.
That wasn't damage. He tripped.
That was damage.
No. DDP just tripped. Drake is putting on the pressure. There's a good right hand. The DDP has already in this round landed the bigger strikes. I mean,
he landed a couple big strikes.
But he's landed the bigger strikes. Strickland's only landed the jab. Okay, leg kick, got him back.
DDP's combo's a little more wilder.
That doesn't matter. It's about how it lands. It's not about how clean you throw it. If it was only about how clean you could throw a combo, then Izzy would still be world champ right now.
Well, no, but his wild technique is what's helping him.
Another good leg kick. Kind of checked. Oh, nothing landed there. A lot of nothing.
Really high level fight.
DDP does look so sloppy, but he was like a kickboxing world champ before the UFC.
Ooh, good leg check. I think him being a little slower on the foot is definitely going to affect him against someone like Adesanya.
Oh, I think Izzy's winning. Good body shots. 2 really good body shots.
Strickland with the more.
Yeah, but he's only landing jabs. DDP is landing the more effective strikes. That jab's doing nothing to DDP. DDP's landing strikes and Strickland's getting thrown around the octagon. Good. You saw that right hand?
I'm watching it.
Good body shot.
He caught him. He caught it.
No, he didn't. That
he caught it. He caught it.
We can rewind it right now. We can rewind it. Let's see it without the potato. All right, where's the good right hand? That's a really good right hand. And then wait. Body shot. No, he didn't.
He caught it.
We'll rewatch it one more time just so you can see that hit his rib cage. That hit his rib cage. I wish we could slow-mo it. I'll slow-mo it in the replay. Bang. No. Stop, dude. Come on. You're just biased.
That's a catch.
No, it wasn't. We'll rewatch it one more time.
That's a catch.
It wasn't. It hit his body. If it hits your body, it doesn't matter if you wrap your arm
No, he caught it and then he pushed him back.
No, he didn't. It hit his body and then he wrapped his arm around it.
You're not a good referee.
Dude,
you're being biased to...
If this thing hits my body and then I grab it, it still hit my body.
No, he caught it.
No, he didn't. It hit his body, dude. Just rewatch it. Quit being biased and actually watch the fight.
I'm watching the fight.
You're just trying to make it seem like Strickland's going to win just because none of these strikes are landing. No, they are landing. It's just Strickland is good at catching it. He didn't, though. He caught it after it already hit.
Ooh.
All right, it's about to happen. He's about to hit him with that right hand. Bang. And now watch. Watch it hit his body. Bang! It hits his body. You could hear it. Oh, stop. You know you heard it hit. You know you heard it hit. That hit his body. That was a very significant body shot. Good left hand. Good leg kick.
Bad miss.
Nah, that hit.
Nah, that missed.
A good left-right. Strickland has done nothing so far. And then a takedown. And look, he's bleeding. This is when Strickland starts bleeding from the eye, too. That's damage.
3 out of 4 takedowns, 75%. Not really working the takedown. Yeah, not really working the takedown. So
all right, good knee on the break. Good knee on the break.
But I'll count the damage.
Strickland still has landed nothing. Do you remember one strike Strickland's landed in this round?
Good right hand.
Good left by DDP.
Ooh.
Good left by DDP.
Okay. I'll give that round 10-9 for DDP.
Yeah, I gave it 10-9 DDP. He landed the bigger strikes in that round, and Strickland only landed a jab the entire time. This was literally the only strike he landed was jab. I don't think he landed one good big right hand. And that jab is hitting DDP's eye every time, so it's a good strike, but like you need a lot of them to hit that same spot just to create the amount of damage as one of DDP's strikes. That's the point.
Sean Strickland not too tired. DDP a little bit more gas. Sean Strickland with the more championship experience and experience overall. DDP coming in. We don't expect him to have too much cardio.
DDP had already been a world champion before the UFC. Strickland had never been a world champion. And he beat Izzy by a fluke.
Nah, he whooped Izzy.
He has more experience in 5-round title fights in the UFC, but DDP has more experience in MMA and in kickboxing.
Sean's the overall better fighter.
You say that, but he never tries to take anyone down. DDP out-kickboxed him and took him down. I think that's the difference between this and the Paulo Costa fight, is the fact that Paulo Costa kept moving backwards. Good head kick. You saw that head kick? He landed that on Strickland. But nice, again. Paulo Costa should have thrown in takedowns in his fight with Strickland. That might have actually won him it. And we're back to potato. Good kick by Strickland. Bunch more jabs. Another jab. Good left hand by DDP. Good leg kick by DDP. Good right hand by DDP. Telling you, man. Strickland,
he's not really.
Good left hand by DDP. Good leg kick.
He wasn't landing those earlier.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, man. Strickland only lands a jab this whole fight. You can't win with just a jab when the other person is landing bigger strikes. Nothing landed there.
Ooh,
okay,
good combination
good
by
combo
Strickland.
by Strickland. Doesn't make up for all the shit that DDP has already done in this round, though.
Not too much. Only 2 minutes through.
Yeah, but he's landed a big head kick already. That's a lot more than that one tiny little combination that DDP walked right through. Check that leg kick. Still, Strickland hasn't really done anything. Missed the spinning back fist, landed a body kick. Another jab. Left hand. Missed. Good body kick by DDP. Strickland lands a good jab. Good leg kick. Strickland hasn't landed anything big yet. One good jab. That's about it. Hey, even John Anik is noticing it. Strickland's not doing anything. But then Dom Cruz mentions that DDP's face is more damaged. That's just because that jab is hitting him in the eye every time.
It's like not, you said, it's about.
But it's
damage.
It's not hurting him. There's a difference between creating a small like swelling and actual damage. That was actual damage. That left hand by DDP. That hurts more than a little jab.
So what about that little jab before? But listen, damage is damage.
He's agreeing with me. That swelling came from the last round, so they shouldn't count the swelling in this round. That's what he just said. That's what he just said. He said that those were the rules. If it happened in the previous round, you don't count it for this round.
But you count the bleeding.
Strickland's not bleeding anymore, and I'm not going to count that until it gets reopened. If it gets reopened, then I'd count it again because he hasn't bled in a while.
Oh, but then good exchange from Strickland.
What good exchange? They both landed a jab.
Good exchange from Strickland.
No, they both landed. They were both landing. How do you say that's a good exchange from Strickland when they both landed on each other? That means it's even.
The pressure back on.
No, it's
there you go. Strickland
no,
with that
was
jab.
all even.
Strickland with the dodging. There you go.
Strickland still has not landed anything significant as that head kick right at the beginning of this round. DDP landed that beautiful head kick. That was the most damaging strike.
Good left hand for Strickland.
And a good right hand by DDP. You're completely ignoring everything DDP's doing. Come on, stop being biased. Quit being a casual. Good body shot by DDP.
There you go. Good breakup by Sean Strickland.
That doesn't count towards damage, though. Doesn't count towards anything.
Oh, there you go.
Didn't do anything. You're saying there you go. He hasn't landed anything.
Oh.
He still hasn't landed
Good
anything.
left hand by Sean Strickland.
No, he
There
didn't
you go.
land. That one landed to his hands. What are you saying? Now you're just trying to give Sean Strickland these rounds when it's not happening. DDP won this round. Easily, too. Strickland did nothing this entire round. All right, a good left hand still doesn't win him back the round. He lost that round. Bad.
I'm going to go. I'll give Drakus this round.
Yeah, because he won the round. He landed a big head kick and more strikes.
But
Strickland only landed a jab that entire round once again.
if anything, that round should have been a 9-9. Drakus should have been deducted a point.
How? For what? What did he do?
Nah,
now you're being a
Drakus is a
casual.
cheater.
You're being a casual. Come on, you gotta.
And then you were counting strikes that weren't even there.
No, I was counting the strikes that happened, and I mentioned every strike from Strickland and Duplessis, and Strickland threw nothing.
But Strickland's still up in strikes.
DDP won that round on strikes, too. I'm looking at the strikes. He landed 26. Strickland only landed 22 in that round. So that round...
Strickland's
or no,
still up in strikes.
that was for round 2. The last round, it was 29-31. So they were only 2 strikes apart in that last round, and DDP landed the bigger strikes.
So far, Strickland is pretty much still winning this fight, but DDP
How?
is
He's
just a round ahead.
He's 2-1 right now.
Those are not Vegas numbers. Good pressure by Sean Strickland. Oh, gosh.
Good right hand. Good
Yeah,
left by DDP. They're even again. They've both landed big strikes now. They're back even.
Sean Strickland holding it down.
What is he doing?
There you go.
He's just doing the same thing he's done the last couple of rounds, which is throw the jab.
That's just how he fights.
Good right hand by DDP.
There you go. Sean
DDP
Strickland
landed.
with the right hand.
DDP landed. And he landed another left hand. DDP landed another left hand and then goes for the takedown.
Sean Strickland with the break.
Good right hand from DDP. Cuts him open.
Nah, that was in the last round.
Nope. We'll go back. Because he hits him with an elbow right there and cuts him open. Right here. Wait for it. Bang. Cuts him open with that elbow. Bang. See, he starts leaking blood with that elbow.
That was from before.
No, it wasn't. You just watched him have no blood and then all of a sudden leak blood. That was from the elbow.
It was from a shoulder.
Don't sit. Nope. That still counts as a strike.
Oh, there you go. Sean Strickland. There you go.
Nope.
He rocked Drakus.
The bigger
damage.
Replay
it.
Fine, we will.
He just rocked Drakus. Right here.
Where does he rock him? Let me know when.
Oh, backed him up. That was a damaging strike.
Still, the
No.
elbow that cut him open is just as big.
Listen.
Wait.
Not the visual.
No, the elbow that cut him open was just as big of a strike.
Oh.
Good body shot.
No, good right hand by Sean Strickland. Oh, another one.
That one
That's
hit him
three
on
in
the
a row.
hand. Nope, that one hit him on the
That's 3
hand.
in a row.
That one hit him on the hand.
Oh,
that was a
another
good strike.
One.
There you go.
One.
That was
That's 4
one.
of them. That's 4
No,
of them.
it wasn't. That was one good strike. He's landed one good strike. DDP, don't forget, has already cut him open in this round.
Slippery
And now
by DDP.
Strickland's stumbling around.
That was both of them. Not too much going on there. Look at both of them stumbling. A little bit of headbutt action.
No headbutt. Good right hand by DDP.
That didn't land. Replay that. That didn't land. Replay that.
And then there's another right hand by DDP.
Both
those right hands landed.
That didn't
All right,
hit.
let's watch.
Look.
Look at the damage on his face.
Okay, look. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, only one.
All right.
Only one hit. And then, boom.
And then DDP hits
boom,
that.
Boom. Strickland
didn't land at any of that.
Boom. Strickland.
No, he didn't. He did. None of those landed. See, he's doing that. He's not even touching them. Look at the damage on his face from that elbow that he landed.
Oh.
That didn't do anything.
Oh.
There you go. Left hand by DDP. Strickland's not landing anything. Another right hand by Drakus. Body lock. Takedown.
But if he gets right back up, it doesn't mean anything.
Hey, but even if the round is even on strikes, then the person with more control gets the round.
It goes by damage.
And I know.
Strickland relanded.
Pause. I know that. If the damage is even in the round, then it goes by who has more control.
We'll see when he gets up.
That doesn't matter. That he's already gotten a takedown. If the damage is even, then you go by who has more control in the round.
Oh,
so right now, control is going to DDP.
That's a strike. That's a strike back. Okay, it goes for Dricus. Both active in the clinch.
Strickland is dripping blood from that elbow by DDP. Good right hand by DDP. Good right hand by DDP again. And an eye poke from Strickland.
It wasn't an eye poke.
Left hand, right hand. Big right hand by DDP. Stumbles Strickland.
Oh, there you go, Strickland.
Good left by Strickland. Good head kick by DDP. DDP is winning this round right now. Especially with the blood dripping down off of Strickland's face. Another takedown. That was a damaging takedown too. That hurt. That's not an easy takedown. That fucking hurts. It's impossible to say that Strickland is winning this round right now. He's bleeding. He's taking big strikes and he's gotten taken down. How? He's gotten taken down twice, hit with like 20 big strikes, and is dripping blood. How do you say this out of all of the rounds is the one that he's winning? And he's down on strikes.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Strickland has 21. Strickland has 21.
Not overall strikes.
That doesn't matter. It's round by round, bro.
He's only down
Stop
3
being
strikes.
a casual.
He's only down by 3 strikes, though.
You judge the fight round by round.
But in that round, he's only down by 3 strikes.
And big strikes. DDP has been beating Strickland up. Beating him up.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
He hasn't done anything.
There he goes. Left hand by Strickland.
No, he didn't. He just got hit with a right.
There you go.
The entire thing is on camera. The fight is on camera. I'm going to be putting the fight on while you're saying, there you go. And it's going to be showing DDP landing strikes and you saying, there you go. He landed a good right hand right there. That was about it. Once again, DDP has landed the... Look at the blood.
Don't mean that you can't look at the visual. Gotta look at the damaging.
You do look at the visual.
There you go. Good right hand by Strickland.
He is dripping blood right now from this round.
Still
it happened in this round.
Ooh.
Out of all the rounds, this is the worst one for Strickland. He might have won round 3 before he won this one. This one was definitely a good right hand from Strickland that hasn't won him back the round. There we go. 10-9 DDP. That won DDP the fight already. It's already 3-1. DDP won. We don't even have to watch the last round. DDP won 3 of these rounds, the middle 3.
I have Sean Strickland.
That's crazy. You've got the camera on the fight showing it.
I have Sean Strickland winning that round.
Dripping blood, taken down twice, landed and connected with...
They said don't look at the visual, look at the more
What do you mean? Yes, you do look at the visual. Who looks more damaged?
Oh, look at that. Boom. Big strike.
But the bigger strikes came from DDP. And he landed 2 takedowns and made him bleed.
You said it was even. You said it was even exchanges.
All right. No.
Listen to me. So
you're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm gonna bring it
the strikes were 33 from Strickland and 29 by DDP. And DDP landed the bigger strikes. Strickland outlanded him by 4 strikes, and DDP landed the bigger strikes.
And then the bigger strikes, and then hold on, we gotta bring the takedowns. I'm getting up from the takedowns. I'll using the takedowns. You did say it was even and close. That last big strike.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Him being above
that
the strikes,
wasn't more.
I'm gonna use that. That's Sean Strickland's round.
Now we can all see that clearly he's coping.
Sean Strickland is up on that round in strikes.
Let's see this. Let's do this. All right. Judges' scorecards. How the judges scored the fight. Let's see. All 3 judges gave the 4th round to DDP. All 3. 4th round DDP, all 3 judges.
This is our judging.
All 3 judges gave the 4th round to DDP. The only judge that scored any of those middle rounds, 1 judge gave Sean Strickland the 3rd round. The round that you already said was DDP's round. So...
Actually, that round, I feel like Strickland won.
You can't just go back and start erasing stuff.
Because
this is what the Sean Strickland fans do when you say explain how he won this fight. They just say, oh, well, he won one of the rounds, didn't he? No, it's not how it works.
Okay. I'll give that to DDP.
won the middle 3 rounds.
Well, we have to see the last round.
That doesn't matter.
The last round's going to prove everything.
All 3 judges said Strickland won the last round.
We have to watch it.
That doesn't matter. DDP already won the middle 3. That's not how That's how a fight works. If he wins 3 out of 5, then he's won, and he's already won the middle 3.
Stats.
No, you don't. That's not how it's judged. We could probably just end it right now because he's already spitting bullshit. And this is what every Sean Strickland fan does. And I am a Sean Strickland fan, but look at it fairly. DDP won these middle 3 rounds, which means he won the fight.
What are your notes? Because my notes say, okay, the only thing you have is good kicks from Dricus, a couple takedowns,
and really good strikes, and made him bleed.
He's using the cage in a bad way, and Strickland is still up in strikes. Strickland is still managing pressure. He's still staying in this fight. You can't look at the visual, kind of like what John Anik said, the more damaging strikes.
You're coping.
And I feel like in that fourth round, Sean Strickland did enough to win back that round with that last
all
2 strike.
All 3 judges said that Dricus won this round.
And even in the third round,
the third round was the swing round, and you already judged it for DDP. The third round was the one that everyone says Strickland won.
I'm gonna have to give it to Strickland because he rocked DDP.
You can't just go back and switch it. Judges can't just go back and switch around just because they want one guy to win. You just want to be right that Strickland won, and you're not willing to admit that. You're not willing to admit that DDP actually won.
Round after round, and you're scoring it properly. This is the conclusions you come to.
No, you come to the conclusion right after the round, and you said DDP won the third.
DDP only won the second round, and then the third round. The third round I have as a 9-9, a swing round.
That's not how it works.
I have it as a 9-9.
Okay, we can clearly all see this is going to be on the internet. We can clearly all see he's coping. DDP won this fight, and I think he's realized that, and now he's just trying to figure out ways to try and make it seem like Strickland might have won one of these rounds.
Okay,
when he didn't. DDP won all 3 of the middle rounds.
We'll say DDP
won that round. We'll watch the
round.
last round, but I already know Strickland won. I'll already write it down.
The third round's even.
No, it's not. You already judged it for DDP. You can't just go back and switch it. That's not how it works.
I can.
You can't. That's not how it works. You can't just go back and switch around. You already wrote it down. That means it's locked in right after the round. You don't even remember what the third round looked like now.
I do.
You already judged it for DDP right after it was over. You said, all right, DDP won that round. Right after the third. So, all I'm saying is DDP won those middle 3 rounds, which makes him the winner of this fight. That's just how it works.
Caught it.
I'm okay. Yeah, sure. Strickland won this round. You could say whatever you want about this. I'm sure he did win this round.
There you go.
But
good,
DDP won the middle 3.
Good left hands from Strickland. Good 3 left hands from Strickland. DDP not doing too much this round. There you go.
He's acting like this round matters. It doesn't. DDP already won. He can coast this round. He doesn't even have to try.
People have it 39-37. Some people have it 2-2. Some people have it 2-2.
Dricus Du Plessis takes the 4th round.
Fight is even 38-38.
No, that we already judged the 3rd round for DDP and the 2nd and the 4th. It's already 3-1 to DDP.
There you go, Strickland. There you go. Ooh.
All judges scored round 2 for Dricus Du Plessis. 2 judges scored round 3 for Dricus Du Plessis.
Dricus a little bit higher on the leg kicks. Shot higher with the head kicks. Oh. There we go.
See, and now I'm not gonna judge the blood from this round because all this blood on him came from the last round.
There you go. Good right hand from Strickland.
I already have it written down that Sean won this round. I don't even have to watch the rest of it. I know he won this round, and that's fine.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
None of this matters. DDP has already won. He
No,
doesn't
he
have
didn't.
to
He
win
didn't
this
win.
round.
Oh.
He does not have to win this round because he's already won the middle three. There's no reason for him to win this round. He can lose it because he's already won the belt. And arguably, he's still getting more work done than Strickland in this round.
Nah, not at all. No. Stuffed it. He stuffed it.
That's fine. Strickland can win this round. DDP's already won the belt. He's won the middle three. Didn't matter.
This is Sean Strickland. This is a really good round from him.
That's
Brackett's
fine.
not really having too much good of an output.
And he can win this round because he's already lost the middle three.
Good left hand from Sean Strickland. Good right hand. Oh, good left hand. Oh, good exchanges from both of them. Better off for Strickland. Dreykus looking a little dazed out. I mean, Dreykus, he's just so unorthodox, you know? Is he a southpaw? Nah.
No. But now he's fighting southpaw.
Dreykus a little hinged up. Not really too professional.
Dreykus definitely loses the belt back to Izzy.
Stuffed another takedown from Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland up in this round, landing the bigger strikes. Oh!
Now he's just winging punches. They're not even landing.
Nah, he's hitting.
That was a good jab.
Ooh. Good exchanges from both. Ooh.
DDP landed the more effective striking in that exchange.
This guy's a casual. There you go, Sean Strickland.
Oh, great. 1 minute left, and then it starts fucking freezing. Come on. Oh, and that didn't even fix the frame rate.
Ooh. 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 About to put an end to Dreykus. Ooh, about to put an end to Dreykus.
He ain't doing anything.
Ooh, about to put an end to Dreykus, son. Let's go. Sean Strickland showing that there's levels to this game.
Strickland already lost this fight, and he hasn't landed any of these
Sean
punches.
showing that
they're winging past
this
him.
fight.
He's literally hasn't landed any of these punches. He's just doing
Let's
flashy
go.
shit. He just got hit with a 1-2
No,
and didn't land
no.
anything.
Good kick.
Sean Strickland won that round, sure. DDP won the middle three. Winner. DDP. That's my judge's scorecard, which is exactly how two of the judges had it.
Sean Strickland won rounds 1. It was even for the round 3. I don't know how to truly score round 3. 4 DDP. I'll give 2 DDP. Round 5, Sean Strickland. The third round was a swing round. But I do still believe that Strickland won this fight and did enough to win this fight.
So wait, let me ask you this. Right after round 3 ended, who did you have winning that round? It was DDP, right? You wrote down DDP
Strickland.
right after
I
that
had
round.
Strickland.
No, you didn't. Go back.
I had Strickland from the beginning.
Okay, here we go. Clip. Bang.
I'm going to go. I'll give Dreykus this round.
Yeah, because he won the round. And we're back from the clip. A clip just rolled of you saying that DDP won the third round.
That was AI generated.
It was not. It clip
AI
just rolled.
generated.
It was earlier in the thing, and I just rolled a clip of it. So basically, this is what Sean Strickland fans do. They try and cope by saying later on.
Watching that fight live, I believe Sean Strickland won.
But you gave the middle 3 rounds to DDP. So how does that work? How do you think Sean Strickland won when he won only round 1 and round 5? How does Strickland win a fight when he's only won 2 out of the 5 rounds? That doesn't make any sense. You are a casual.
I believe Sean Strickland won that fight. And I think personally, with that fight and a lot of the other fights, your judging criteria on the strikes landed are a little bit off from the numbers.
Casual. You're a casual.
Your striking numbers are off.
You went back and changed around after the fact. You can't do that. You have to actually, once you write it down, that's your opinion on it. You can't just go back after a round is over and then be like, okay, I'm in the 4th round now, but now I wrote down that DDP won the fight. Now I have to go back and change it just to make sure that Strickland wins this fight. That's not how it works.
Do you believe that a judge has ever done that in the UFC?
No, because they use pens. You'd see it if they did. They write it down with pens.
But watching that fight live, like watching it live, I truly thought I'm just gonna say I
watching it no
thought that Sean
no you didn't
Strickland
no
won.
you didn't
And
watching it live you said round 2 DDP won, round 3 DDP won, and round 4 DDP won. That's what happened watching live. Then after the fight you then went back and said, oh well, Strickland might have won the
mac
3rd.
And cheese.
You went back.
That's
what?
mac and cheese.
You went back and you said, "Oh well, Strickland might have won the 3rd," but you had already judged it for DDP. That's not how it works. Once you write down DDP, that's your answer. Round 3 DDP. That's how it works. I don't disagree. I'm sure he would do more and he'd get more work done.
Right here,
but
you
that
just
fight,
have a lot of casual takes.
Says the one that went back and changed his answer because he didn't get the result he wanted.
No, that was the result.
No, okay. That's enough of that. I think we clarified DDP won. I think we figured that out because I was very straight up with my answers, and he had to go and flip-flop and go back. He noticed that DDP was about to win, so he had to go back and put Strickland. That's how Strickland fans do. I love Strickland. I love him. He's one of my favorite fighters in the world. He just didn't win this fight. He lost this fight. He beat fucking Paulo Costa. I don't know how he got a 49-46. How Paulo Costa won 4 out of those 5 rounds in one judge's eyes. That's ridiculous. You even said that Paulo Costa might have won that fight against Sean Strickland.
He might have won that fight.
See, this is why this guy's a casual, and I'm a hardcore. That's how this show works.
You're not scoring the fight properly.
That's how this show works. I'm the hardcore, you're the casual, and it's always going to stay that way. And next time we do this, we'll probably do Pantoja versus Irsig. We'll do Sean O'Malley versus Jan. We'll do John Jones versus Dominic Reyes. We'll do a bunch of things, and if you guys have any suggestions...
See, but you have to score strikes up top, strikes body,
we're already over this.
To the ground.
You've already lost.
And then you have to do takedowns. Then you have to do significant strikes. Like there's so much that goes into scoring a fight, and I think that personally that you can score the fight round after round, but when you make a decision of, okay, he might have won the rounds, but there's been times where people have won rounds and still lost the fight. So I think the judging criteria should be tweaked a little bit to a personal opinion.
No.
And I'm going to leave it there.
The rules say that DDP won. That's how the rules said it. That's how it is. DDP won the fight, and we just showed you why he won the fight. And no matter how much you want to say Strickland won the fight, you gave the middle 3 rounds to DDP.
Yes.
So it's as simple as that. If you win more rounds, you win the fight. And I'm sure if any of you have now sat down and rewatched this, you might have realized something that you didn't before. So now that that's all over, and before people start getting really mad that I'm some sort of Sean Strickland hater, once again, love the dude. Please leave us suggestions because we want to do more of these. And just because one of us is going to hate on your favorite fighter doesn't mean you shouldn't watch this. So give us a suggestion down below of what fights you think we should do next. We're going to give a quick review of Tyra versus Perez. I did retain the belt. I didn't put it on today, but I did retain the belt because Tyra won. And we also did a bet on Tank, and Tank won, but we both had Tank. And the other fight didn't end up happening, a Cream versus Antonio. Yeah. You had Antonio, I had a Cream. The fight fell apart. Cream will now be on the predictions we're about to do right after this. But Perez versus Tyra, Tyra took his back. Perez's knee popped. It was a freak injury. Well, not really. I mean, Tyra kind of swept his leg out, which made his knee pop. But still freak injury nonetheless. Tyra wins, advances 16-0, and I retain my belt once again. I think that means I'm at 5 title defenses, most of all time on the channel. Even if you want to take out that quiz that you hated that you think you got screwed on, I'm still at 4, which still means that I'm ahead.
1-time undisputed, 3-time interim.
Don't get interim titles.
3-time interim, 3-time title defenses. I'm still one of the best statistically, and I will have my belt back come 303.
We're about to do another prediction for Whitaker versus Akreem. We're gonna do 4 fights on it. Just wanted to get through the Tyra thing real quick. He's cool. He's probably gonna get a title shot soon. 16-0. He looks really good. So, moving on to predictions for Whitaker versus what was Whitaker versus Chimaev, which is now Whitaker versus Akreem. Alaskarov. We're going to do 4 fights on this card. We're going to do Johnny Walker versus Volkan Ozdemir. We're going to do Calvin Gastelum versus Daniel Rodriguez, Sergey Pavlovich versus Alexander Volkov, and then Whitaker versus Akreem. Shira Bullet, he's cool. Not going to do predictions for it. Just going to keep it to those 4. Okay. So, Johnny Walker versus Volkan Ozdemir. Who you got? Spelling counts. Psych nah. Spelling never counts on this channel.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I got Walker.
Johnny Walker.
All right, that's an easy one. Volkan Ozdemir is like the stepping stone of the division. It's like if you beat that guy, then you could fight the top guys again. Calvin Gastelum versus Daniel Rodriguez. Who do you have? You want a stats check?
Nah.
Record check?
I'm already ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Calvin Gastelum.
All right.
We're pretty even so far. All right. Sergey Pavlovich versus Alexander Volkov.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Sergey Pavlovich.
All right.
All right. It all comes down to the main event here. Robert Whitaker versus Akreem Alaskarov. Who do you have? 3, 2, 1. Robert Whitaker. So we're dead tied. I'm not changing any of my picks. I win automatically on a tie. If you would like to change any of your picks over to the other guy.
Wait, who is Kelvin Gastelum fighting?
Daniel Rodriguez.
And what's his record?
17-4.
And what's Kelvin Gastelum's record?
18-9. They're at welterweight.
Wait, what's his name?
Daniel Rodriguez.
I'll go.
You could go D-Rod. You just write D-Rod.
Yeah, I'll go Daniel Rodriguez.
Okay, so you're gonna go Daniel Rodriguez.
Johnny Walker, Daniel Rodriguez,
Sergey Pavlovich,
and Robert Whitaker.
Okay, and then I have Johnny Walker. I have basically the entire left side. I have all the guys on the A side, and you have Daniel Rodriguez on the B side. But other than that, all the same with me. So all red corner for me.
So we have one fight that.
Yeah, Calvin Gastelum versus D-Rod. That's what the belt depends on. Whoever wins. If Calvin Gastelum wins, I retain. If D-Rod wins, you retain. Or you win.
Yes, yes.
So that's how it's going to work. Do you want to switch any of your other ones, or is that one the only one?
I'll keep it.
You'll keep it? All right, so D-Rod versus Calvin Gastelum. That's the big fight for the title. We all have, other than that, we both have the whole A side. So yeah, this is probably going to be a really good card. If Akreem wins, he's probably going to get a title shot.
Wait, what weight class?
185.
Nah, he doesn't get a title shot. Not against DDP.
Yeah, but if he beats Robert Whitaker,
he has to fight Strickland.
I could see that, Akreem versus Strickland, but Strickland said he's waiting for a title shot.
Because you got to think about it. So Izzy fights Dricus. If Izzy fights Dricus, it's only right that Dricus fights Akreem to get back to see if he still has it. And then if he loses, and then if Izzy wins the belt, they're obviously going to do like an Izzy versus Strickland too. And then they'll let him win that back, and then they'll let him fight Dricus. I
definitely think that they should wait to figure things out until the DDP Izzy fight, and then start working out the top of the division. But for now, I really just think Robert Whitaker is probably just going to beat him, though. Yeah. He's Robert Whitaker. Sergey Pavlovich probably going to knock Volkov out pretty easily. I could see him just knocking him out in the first round. Calvin Gastelum versus D-Rod was the one that I was kind of 50-50 on who I thought was going to win. D-Rod has been looking really good. And Calvin Gastelum has not been looking very good recently. I mean, he's got one win over Chris Curtis.
Put the belt on the line, man. Put everything on the line.
Well, it is on the line. Calvin Gastelum versus D-Rod. If D-Rod wins, you get the belt. There you go. There's your belt.
Listen, when I win the belt back, it's gonna be a different time in history.
But and then Johnny Walker, I think he gets it done by probably like KO, somewhat similar to how Yuri got it done against Volkan Oezdemir. But yeah, other than that, you got anything else you want to talk about on this episode?
Absolute great performance from Tank.
Oh yeah.
That was a really good
knocked out Frank Martin in the 8th round.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
With the uppercut and the boom, bam.
Yeah, he like rocked him, and then he was falling, and then he hit him with another one and dead out. Real good performance by Tank. I saw it coming, but I kind of want Frank Martin to win. But
man, Tank just proves that he is just one of the best boxers out right now, and I wish him well. But
would you want to see him versus Haney? I don't know if Haney would Haney go down in weight?
He would go back down because they were supposed to fight because Haney had all 4 belts, and then Gervonta Davis was his mandatory, but then he went up to 140 and got the WBA belt from Regis Prograis. But they were supposed to make that fight.
Does Tank want to move up in weight at all?
He has fought up in weight. He's fought Isaac Cruz, who's up in weight, who people feel like they should rematch again, but Tank beat him with one hand, beat him with a broken hand.
Yeah, no, don't rematch that.
Yeah.
If you beat him with a broken hand, he's going to beat him with 2 good hands.
Man, I would like to see Tank versus Ryan Garcia and another fighter, Shakur Stevenson. That's a very technical fight. So, yeah.
Well, that's all I got for today's episode. We've got this fight, and then the week after that, we've got 303. So we'll be doing predictions for that on the next episode and a review for this. I think we'll have enough to talk about probably. So we might not be doing any of like the games or the quizzes that we've been doing on a couple of these episodes. So we'll probably just review this card and then do our predictions for 303 and talk about that because I kind of want to do the whole card.
Yeah.
I mean, the card is good enough, like the main card and maybe the prelims, maybe not the early prelims. We'll see. But I think the whole thing is pretty much good enough that we know the people on it, so we could probably do the whole thing like we did for UFC 300.
Okay, that sounds
so. Look through the card, figure out who you want, and we'll do those predictions next week. Other than that, if we don't got anything else, I'll do our outro. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Thank you guys for watching the Hardcore and the Casual podcast. I'm just going to make sure that we're still recording. We are. So thank you guys for watching the Hardcore and the Casual podcast. I'm your host, Justin. This has been my co-host, Elijah. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.